I'm so bored.
Yeah. What should we do, Chakra?
We should teach U.S. history.
But what will we teach?
I don't know. What do you think, Johnny?
Major turning points in World War II.
Hey, what is up, guys? I am Jacob Benavides. That is Johnny Chavez, and this is Samson Collins. And today, as you guys know, we're going to be teaching about the major turning points in World War II. Starting with the Battle of Midway. D-Day, the Normandy invasion. And when the atomic bombs were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
So this is basically how Normandy looked before the invasion happened. And now this is the invasion. See the difference? Like, there's barricades everywhere. There's all these ships. There's dead bodies laying on the floor. And of course, there's always the planes flying over. Now, of course, this isn't the actual bodies, but these people have decided to signify what the aftermath of D-Day was by pretty much just spray painting the shapes of dead bodies on the floor, so that way people never forget what happened.
For the Battle of Midway, the beach was pristine, so it didn't have an airstrip at all. But during the Battle of Midway, it got turned into an airstrip so that the U.S. can take their planes and land there. But the reason why Japan wanted it to take Midway over was because they wanted it to use themselves so they can attack U.S. without flying all the way from Japan. And after the Battle of Midway, you can still see the airstrip that was used during the battle. But it was paved, and in the battle it was dirt.
This is Japan before we dropped the atomic bomb. That's what happened when we dropped the atomic bomb. It was a big giant mushroom cloud. And after the bombs were dropped, you can see everything was totally destroyed. Maybe half a building was standing, if that. As you can see, everything, generations of people were destroyed. Hundreds of thousands of people died that day. Those days, I mean. This is Fat Man. This was the bomb that was dropped on Nagasaki on August 9th, 1945. That's Little Man. And this is the atomic bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima on August 6th, 1945. We're about to show videos that have extreme and intense violence. It's also very graphic. Viewer discretion is advised.
Now, do you see the gated barbs? Those were supposed to keep the ships that the U.S. were using out. And as you can see, they're the amphibian vehicles that they used to drive in. Of course, the soldiers should be nervous because they're basically going into a massacre. And because of the nerves, they usually throw up. Now in this scene, you'll see all these soldiers fly out. And of course, the first row is the ones that die, along with many of them. Now as the rows kept getting further and further back, they would use the dead bodies to push forward. And of course, the Germans were using machine guns to push back the U.S. troops. Unfortunately, it didn't work for them. Fortunately for us, we did get through. Now you can see these soldiers who jumped out to try and swim ashore so that way they wouldn't get shot. Unfortunately, the Germans saw this and decided to start shooting in the water to stop the soldiers. And of course, the soldiers that couldn't get unstrapped or something would also drown. As you can see, the blood is in the water, and that's why when he puts on his helmet, there's blood on the water. Blood in it. They would also use the barbed exits as protection to try and keep themselves sheltered from the bullets. And on that guy's back is a flamethrower, which he's going to use to try and destroy the German soldiers that are in that bunker. And because we had no cover until we got to that wall, people were mowed down. I just want to say that the people who actually made it to the wall were very lucky.
Well, we're going to show this video from the Wolverine movie. It's basically, it shows the atomic bomb drop and it shows the destruction it can have. And by the way, President Truman is the one who ordered the atomic bombs to be dropped. The reason why he wanted them dropped is so one, we could scare Russia, and so instead of having a nuclear battle, and plus we dropped the second one just so we can show the amount of power that the U.S. had. But in fact, we only had 3 bombs at the time, only 3 atomic bombs. Now we have millions. Oh yeah, watch the plane. You will see the atomic bomb drop from the plane.
It's a B-29. So I'm running what's coming.
What should we do?
I don't know, Tucker. What should we do?
Oh man, I just had the craziest dream.
Well, what should we do?
I got an idea.